Pretty convincing stuff, Sean. It could have been more.
Very, I thought today, and they'd had a brilliant result last week, quite obviously, and we know they can play. We know they've got a tempo to their game, and I thought we thwarted all of that, with our early pressing, our early endeavour, and from a very, very good base with our shape. And I think the difference between this week and last week, because I thought we did that to Brighton for the first 30 minutes, was we scored, and that obviously puts them on the back foot further, and then we scored the second, and I think it's a long way back from that stage, the way that we were playing and the way we were going about our business today. Yeah, we had chances. I was pleased with everything, to be honest. I was pleased with the pressing, the framework of the side. I was pleased with the play. I thought we mixed our play well. I was pleased with the chances we created and left them for very, very little, really. I mean, they hit the post, but if that goes in, it's a travesty at that stage, because we're all over and we've smothered the game, both in possession and out of possession. So, but like I say, I've been them twice coming into the Premier League. It's difficult. You have a massive result last week and then you come to us and it's a different feel of a game maybe, and that's a difficult thing. So I'm certainly not being critical of them. They've done fantastic so far, but I've got to look at us and say, a team that's come here confident, and I thought we were super strong today with our performance.
Spotlight team, the high turnovers in games, and you were at it again today.
Well, I mean, everyone wants their style and everyone wants to play their style, and that's fine by me. I've never questioned it. We do what we do. We look to affect games as high as we can. I think I said to you, well, certainly said to you before, I always find it ironic that we're a team that drops off and tries to counter. Sometimes a team that good in front of you end up doing that. We don't do it by design. We want to play on the front foot. We want to take games on. But, it's not easy. The Premier League's very, very difficult. And it's still a difficult win today, but made slightly easier by the performance level of a lot of our players today. I thought the collective group performed very, very well today.
Made up for Chris Wood. He's probably deserved that. A couple of goals.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's been working diligently, and Barnes is getting the praise rightly so for his performances and his goals. Woody's been working behind that. J-Rod's knocking on the door. Vids has come to life, the last few weeks, and I think there's a good group there, and as people know, generally I like to play with two centre forwards if I can. We want to affect the game with that, and I thought we did today, and I'm pleased for Woody because he's stuck at it and he gets two good goals for different goals, but two really good goals. There's only two gripes actually. I couldn't believe we didn't get a penalty on Barnsley. I don't know how. I'm a big fan of VAR, but I don't know where it lives if that's not a penalty, in my opinion. And when I see people rolling all over the floor every week, and their lads battered Dwighty and then battered J-Rod and doesn't get a second yellow and stays on the pitch, and I'm like, I can't work that out. Because another day, of course, that might affect the game. So that's why I'm really asking the question, because another day, not today, but another day, you never know. They're big moments, or could be big moments. I'm pleased they didn't affect today, but I think it's all right to mention them when we've not had a good result. So I think it's fair to mention them when we have.
It seems VAR isn't overruling referees with those penalties.
Well, I don't know every ins and outs of it. I know enough about it. I'm a big fan, that. So I was just surprised today. Because it's you never know with penalties, but if he puts it away, the game's completely dead. And for me, we've seen some of the penalties. Let's put it this way: when I see people get touched there and their legs collapse, if you see Barnes' stay, it's got to be a penalty because he got knocked across his shins. It's got to be a penalty.
He's all right. Took a whack with me early on. Man.
Oh, he's all right. I'll just add to his character. He'll be all right.
Is Johan close? Is he?
Yes and no. Yes, physically, as in fit. No, in the sense that he's had 3 or 4 weeks now with hardly any training time. Spoke to him and assured him, we believe in what he's been doing this season. He come back really fit and his eyes in, but he needs a full week's training now. He needs to get back to just training every day and making sure his body's right. I thought Jeff did well today. It's a tough decision, as it has done well for us for a long time, but Jeff did really well there second half of last season. I thought he did well today again.
I think 36 points in 25 games, including that second half of last season. Just shows you over the calendar year.
Yeah, healthy return, and I think we're probably a couple more at Wolves. I thought we deserved that. I mean, there's still we can't take anything for granted. We're not there. Some teams are in the Premier League. We're not there. Everything's a challenge. And I think in a way that keeps the hunger. It keeps the edge on what we do. And you can see today when we play with that edge, I think we're a strong side. And so far this season, I did mention it last week, there's only really been the second half at Brighton where we haven't performed. I think we've performed well this season. And we've got to keep doing that, of course. But really important win, a good win today, and a well-deserved win, I felt.
From a defensive point of view, I think that's 2 clean sheets in 3 league games. How important is that going to be? Turf Moor?
Well, I think it's a good base to build from if the players are organised and they know how to defend as a unit. At this level, they should know the basics of their individual roles. But if you can get them working as a unit, which I like to do, then I think that's effective. But that's not just the back five that often get praised. We're looking for Barnes is a great defender from the front. You know, Woody's learning that. I think J-Rod's willing. You know, Vids is something he's still beginning to learn. You know, and pick up how important that is. It's an important part of the role for the team. And you need, you know, we're a side that needs everyone at it, whether we're in possession or out of possession. Everyone's got to be on what the team needs, you know, for as a collective, and I think we do that well when we're at it today. I think we do that well, both sides of it, attacking and defending, and the bit in between on transition. I think we're good at that, and I thought we did it well. You know, I mean, hypercritical. I said to players that must be the most amount of counters we've had, open counters today. I mean, that was. You know, second half we had so many. We broke the play up so many times and countered and didn't find them real pure moments. And I think that's still a work in progress for us. But that is difficult.
And they had something like 60% possession, I think, at one point as well.
Oh, it's an old story, yeah. Don't worry about that. It's an old story. It still don't win a game, you know, possession. Still don't win a game. So, you know, the bit when it goes in their goal twice and not in our one. That's the bit that usually wins it. Yeah, usually.